Chicken and shrimp Twinkies are how I aim to survive the next Great Depression.
Hey YouTubers, Rob Moffat. It's evening, not morning. You know what? This is not my regular type of video. This is sort of an experiment. I usually go through videos on how to do stuff. I'm not showing you how to do something. This is just the end result of an experiment I made, and I thought I'd share it with you. My friend Oscar, Salty Shellback on YouTube, he recently has been messing around with some of these little Twinkie things, making different snacks and so on. And it was pretty interesting. I love experimenting with food, so
I found this on Facebook Marketplace. I didn't even know existed.
I bought this for $10 at Goodwill today, and it was 15% off because I'm a geezer. And I wanted to make something, not a dessert, but sort of like a savory. And I made two different types. I made one type with the shrimp and the mussels, and another type with the patties from the chicken patties from Walmart. And just a cup of flour, a little bit of a cup of cornmeal, a little bit of flour, a tiny bit of oil and egg, and a little milk, two-thirds cup of milk. And I put too much batter in this, and it made them too big. But the interesting thing is, they're they make a lot of food for just a tiny amount of ingredients. The amount of shrimp and mussels I had was very small. I only used one patty and made three of these little savory cakes in 7 or 8 minutes. Years ago, I read this article, and this woman who survived the Great Depression, she said three things helped them survive the Depression was gravy, pancakes, and dumplings. I think something like this would be an excellent item to have if you were going through hard times. This is something you could make very interesting foods with a very small amount of ingredients that were very tasty. I've got to work some more on the flavor of the flour because the majority of this is the cornmeal and the flour and the milk and so on. I added a lot of parsley and Italian seasoning. It needs some little salt and some more flavors. It's a little bit the bread part is a little bit dull. It's a little bit bland, but the peas and the carrots was a good addition, and the chicken sliced was very good. And the mussels and shrimp, even though the shrimp are old and they're not fresh at all, it was still tasty. So I think I'm going to experiment more with the ingredients and use more oil. I didn't use but maybe a quarter of the amount of oil they normally use. And I need to spice up the flavors just a little bit without going overboard with salt or something hot. But in 7 or 8 minutes, you get a nice savory little cake with a lot of interesting ingredients. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun working with this little gadget and seeing what I can come up with to improve on these little cakes. And this is thanks to Salty. I'll leave a link to his channel. He was doing a lot of interesting little experiments with his cake maker. Not just canned sweet stuff, but different savory things. So yeah, I think it was a fun little gadget, and it for persons who are preppers and or people who are trying to save money and being frugal. This could be something handy to have in the kitchen, where you could make low cost meals that are fairly nutritious if you're not against eating carbohydrates because it's mostly the cornmeal and the flour and the other ingredients. So all right, I'm starting to ramble now, but I thought I'd share, and because it's kind of cool. All right guys, take care. See you out there.